Hi everyone, I'm Susan Mulvihill, and no, I am not out in my garden today. It's still covered with a whole lot of snow, as you can see. And it's very windy outside, so there's no point in my being out there. And besides, what I wanted to talk to you about does not require my being out there. In my March 5th column, I wrote a lot about choosing plants and seeds that do well for our region. Now, no matter where you live in the country, it's important that you know what your USDA hardiness zone is. In the inland Northwest, we are kind of a mix of zones 5 and 6. Now, why is this important? Well, as a master gardener, I learned a long time ago the important mantra, which is the right plant for the right place. And if you follow the information on a plant tag to know what the hardiness zone is, light conditions it needs, what mature size it's going to be, and so on, you will have great success. So first of all, let's take a look at plant tags. Plant tags are so important. And some plant breeders are particularly great about giving you all of the information you need to know. The first thing you should look for is the hardiness zone. In this instance, you can see this plant tag is for an annual, which is a plant that grows, sets seed, and dies in a single year. But they're still great plants to grow here. In this region, you're looking for perennials, trees, and shrubs that are hardy down to zone 6 or lower. But I like to be very cautious and choose plants hardy down to zone 5 or lower. You also want to look for light conditions a plant needs, such as sun, shade, or part shade, and the mature size the plant should reach. We're all excited to buy new plants and we want areas of our garden filled in quickly, but don't overcrowd your plants, especially trees and shrubs. Now let's talk about vegetable plants and seeds. In the inland Northwest, we have about 120 frost-free days during the gardening season. Those frost-free days are when warm season crops like tomatoes, eggplants, peppers, cucumbers, melons, and squash would need to grow. And if you're planting something that normally takes a long time to grow, you want to choose a short season variety so they'll mature in time before we get our frosts. So let's take a look at some seed packets and I'll explain what you want to look for. If you're buying vegetable seeds, you'll find the information you need on the packets. Do you see where I've circled the days to maturity information in red? This tells you how long it will take for a plant to produce mature fruit once it has been planted in the garden. I can't emphasize that enough. The days to maturity doesn't apply to when the seed was first planted indoors, so you want to take that into account when choosing a variety. The vegetable crops that need a long time to grow are tomatoes, pumpkins, melons, and winter squash. In my column, I gave some guidelines to choosing short season varieties, so be sure to read it on my website, susansinthegarden.com. Now, next time we're getting to the good stuff because my next column is about starting your own plants from seed. This is going to be great fun and I'm going to tell you everything you need to know to be successful. See you then.